My esteemed Doña Aurora, I am writing to you seeking your wisdom, for the peace of my home is in jeopardy. I am happily married and the mother of 2 little ones, but a decision made by my husband fills me with anguish. My mother-in-law, a widow in frail health, has had a fall and can no longer live alone. My husband, who is an only child, has decided without consulting me that she must come to live with us, as he considers it his inescapable duty. Our home is modest, but what distresses me most is losing our privacy and harmony. My mother-in-law is a woman of old-fashioned ways, and I fear that her constant presence will turn our sanctuary into a place of tension. I feel trapped, Doña Aurora. If I object, I will be a bad wife in my husband's eyes. If I accept, I sacrifice my family's peace. He does not understand my fears. He only sees his obligation as a son. Am I being selfish? Is there any way to make him understand without our marriage suffering? I beg you to enlighten me. With my deepest gratitude, I remain a wife between a rock and a hard place.
My dearest friend, I perfectly understand the crossroads at which you find yourself, for it is one of the most difficult trials for a wife. No, you are not selfish at all. What you feel is the rightful defence of the peace of your home, that nest you have built with such effort. It is very noble that your husband wants to shelter his mother, but he makes a grave mistake in forgetting that by marrying you, he founded a new family, and in it, no decision that alters your lives can be made without consulting you. He has imposed a burden upon you without your consent, and that is not fair. Therefore, I advise you that before your mother-in-law arrives, you speak with your husband with complete calm, but with the utmost firmness. Explain to him that you are willing to help her as an act of family charity, but that it must be a strictly temporary solution. It is crucial that you both set a deadline or a condition for her return home, for otherwise, what is provisional runs the risk of becoming eternal. Once she is with you, welcome her with affection, but be the mistress of your house from the very first minute. If she tries to impose her will in the kitchen or with the children, tell her sweetly but without hesitation. I appreciate your advice very much, but here at home, I prefer to do things my own way. And most importantly, demand that your husband never undermines you in front of her. If he remains firm by your side, as is his duty, your mother-in-law will understand that she is a respected guest, but not the lady of the house. Thus, this phase will pass. She will yearn to return to her own home, and your marriage will emerge strengthened. Receive all my encouragement and a big hug, Aurora.